Okay guys, so today I have a cool video for you. This is my top 10 gifts for sim racers. If you have a sim racer in your life or someone you know that likes to do sim racing, you want to get them a gift, here is a list of my top 10s that I would highly recommend. As you can tell, I'm doing a bit of practice on Bathurst. Just thought it'd be nice to drive and chat at the same time. It's kind of chill like that, you know? It's nice. Surely I picked a nice easy track for it. So, let's jump into it. Number one is some LED equipment. As you can see on my webcam, I actually have an LED shift bar, and when this thing flashes, it flashes. And this tells you when to change gears, and you can do an awful lot of stuff with it. I'm not going to get too into it, but you can have DRS pop up, you can have all these cool features, you can have if there's a yellow flag, if there's a crash. There's a lot of stuff you can do with it. The main thing is you can have the rev lights. For someone that's not too used to sim racing, this is huge, because as you can see on my screen behind me, the footage you're watching, it does have lights. Like when I downshift, yes, they're LED lights, but unfortunately a gaming monitor, or any good television will not show LEDs the way they are shown right here. And I mean, these things are flashing. You don't need to look at them. They flash into your eyes and your peripheral vision sees it. And as far as immersion goes, it was the best thing I ever got for my sim rig, was one of these. So I'll leave a link down below to a place where you can get some. You can find them anywhere though. If you just look up a rev bar, LED bar for sim racing. They usually have about 16 LEDs on it, and they work with a program called Sim Hub. So if the person you're getting a gift for is on PC, they need to be on PC. If they're on console, unfortunately, it may not work, so bear that in mind. Next up is an interesting one, a very simple one, a small vacuum. One of those small little battery ones with a tight nozzle. That can be a great idea for someone sim racing, for their sim rigs, because everyone has their sim rigs, whether you're working in an office, or you have an office chair and shoes, or you have a simulator like mine, or a motion rig. It's nice to have a portable vacuum just for the rig. One that plugs into the wall. Very simple idea, but kind of thoughtful. And especially if you kind of have dogs, or if you have a dusty area. I know I have a German Shepherd, so the place does get very hairy, literally. It's nice to have a small little hoover, and if you got that for someone as a gift who does sim racing, that'd be greatly appreciated. Next on the gift list is Velcro straps. Ooh. Velcro straps are these tiny little straps you can get. I don't have any around, but here's a photo of what they look like. They're great for tidying cables. So anyone that's doing sim racing obviously has a funky computer setup on the go, and funky computer setups usually entail having funky cable messes. So having a funky cable mess can be awkward to tidy up, but if you have these Velcro things, they last forever. You get a pack of 100 of them on Amazon. They're called basically Velcro cable organizers. If you look those up, you'll find them. They come in like a little band. They're all stuck together, so it looks like a brick. Best thing I've ever got. A lot of these things are the best things I've ever got, and that's why I'm trying to let you know potential gifts. Next one is a bit expensive. This is if they use triple screens. I don't use these, but I know people that do use them and they swear by them. Is the bezel free kit. This is by Asus. Basically when you have triple screens, it gets rid of the bit in between, the black border that you can see. It does a bit of an optical illusion, bends the light using a fancy plastic prism, and it gives the illusion that it's just all one screen, hence giving more immersion. They can be quite expensive, and if you look them up online on Etsy, you can probably find them for cheaper than the Asus ones. Also, you can actually probably make one yourself if you have an old monitor. I don't know how to do this. Someone told me I could do this, and he sounded pretty convincing, so look into it if you have an old monitor. It's something about the material of the screen that it's made from. So yeah, look into that. Number 6 on my list would be a custom shifter. Fanatec do a good one here, so if you're whoever you want to buy a gift for like sim racing, and you're looking for a sim racing gift, if they like rally, if they like drifting, if they like just cruising, or even just racing old cars, they might really like a shifter. But just be careful, because there are some sim racers that may not like a shifter. people who do what I'm doing here, I like paddles. It's all on my wheel. I don't need a shifter. It'd be cool, it'd be a gimmick, but if I didn't have a shifter and I didn't have one of these rev bars, I'd much prefer one of these. They're like $40, way more utility out of it than using a shifter. So find out if the person you're looking to buy a gift for actually wants a shifter. But Fanatec shifter is really, really good. Really good, really strong, really durable. You can find cheaper ones on Alibaba if you can wait a while. But Fanatec shifter, really, really cool gift idea. Light up someone's face, especially if they're into drifting. Next on the list, number 7. Sim racing gloves. Sim racing gloves are great fun, especially if you're doing drifting, anything. Especially if they have a high powered wheel. Sparco gloves. These are called Sparco Mecha 3. MECA 3. You can find them on Amazon. They're sold by Sparco. They've been up there for sale for quite a long time. They have many reviews. The only thing you got to worry about is the sizing. So they have a measurement guide. You have to measure from basically around the palm of the hand, and then reference their size guide. So once you get the size of the hand of the person you're looking to buy gloves for, you can figure out a way to do that. You'll take it, get it sized, and one way I recommend is the best way to do this is to go into the reviews, because in the reviews you will see people who have got them before and they'll say, oh, okay, well I'm 12 centimeters around my hand and I went with a size up and it's really nice, it's a snug fit. That's what I did for these. I can't remember the size I am, but I measured it, I looked in the reviews, I checked people to see what their measurements were and what sizes they ordered. Lo and behold, I just did what they did. I was very happy. Pinky's a bit long, but my pinky's a bit small, so well, you can't do anything about that. Number 8. Here's a cheap one. Funny socks. You can probably find these anywhere. A green sock for the right foot, a red sock for the left foot. Highly recommend it. It would make them laugh. Sim racing socks. Oh, we're not making this. We are not making this. Same as last time. Yeah. Green for go, red for stop, especially if they use 2 feet for sim racing, which a lot of people do left foot braking. So next time the person you're looking to buy a gift for is sim racing, have a look and see if they use 2 foot braking. And if you get them a gas sock and a brake sock, green and red, as you can see down the bottom, oh no, I don't have it visible, but we'll assume that gas is green and brakes are red. So a very cool gift, and if done right, should be very cheap. You don't even have to get it to say gas and brake. You can just wrap it up a green sock, bright green, bright red. They'll love it. Number 9. Ooh, we're gonna pay for that one. Number 9 is a Ferrari headset. This is made by Trustmaster, I believe. I'll leave a link down below. You can get them anywhere. You can get them on Amazon. They're very cheap and they're very good, weirdly enough. If the person you're looking to buy a gift for is a fan of Formula 1, they will absolutely love this. This is kind of a copy of the headsets you see the Ferrari engineers wearing on the pit wall. They're great. They're super comfortable. They don't block out too much noise. They come with a microphone. I don't use it because I have this guy. They have a very cool kind of, I don't know, this kind of, you know, like the old phone cords, so it extends a bit. Gives it like a race feel. It's pretty cool. And the build quality on it is exceptional. Amazing. When I got mine, I think I got it for €45, so do look around. Don't pay any more than 75 for it, to be honest. Any more than 75, you're paying too much. It's been out for quite a while, but Trustmaster Ferrari headset is a really cool gift for someone if they're sim racing, so have a little think about that. And lastly, number 10. Number 10 is wheels and pedals. This is an odd one. If you don't know what the person wants, be very careful buying wheels and pedals. If you know what the person wants, be very careful buying wheels and pedals, because there's a good chance they may very well be already buying it, or they may have it planned, or they may have said that they really like this certain wheelbase. But when researching wheelbases, especially if you live in a place where there's not too many places you can go to try them, it's easy to have a new favorite every other week while you're doing a lot of research. That's the only way you can buy a product like this, or like the pedals, or like the rig, or a seat. You have to do research, because you have to get it shipped to you. When you get it shipped to you, that means you can't try it beforehand. So My last one isn't really an idea as such, it's just more of a warning that be careful if you're going to buy a wheel, a base or pedals or an expensive piece of equipment for someone. Really ask prod questions, see if it works with their ecosystem. Don't get them one manufacturer of a wheel, maybe it goes onto the base that's another manufacturer. You want to make sure it's compatible. You want to make sure it's future proof too. That's very important. You don't want to cheap out on something that they might be left in a year feeling like, oh damn, I gotta upgrade, when you kind of just should have spent maybe 10% more to get the end game product. Obviously depending on your budget, but something to consider. So that's my list. 10 things for the sim racers in our lives. If you're looking to get them gifts, have a little think about those. If you have any ideas of yourself, put them in the comment section below. You never know who it may help. Christmas is only around the corner. No, it's not, I'm only messing. But still, birthdays come, ideas are needed. So hopefully people Google this, find this video, and are given a few ideas to work with. We're defo hitting the wall. No, we're not. We're good. And yeah, thanks for taking a little chill cruise around Bathurst with me. Really appreciate all the support recently. If you liked the video, drop a like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you on the track. Whoppa!